My name's Dan Murphy. I'm one of the owners of a company called M4 Ranch Group. So we represent the elite ranches throughout the Mountain West, from Mexico all the way up to Canada. So we get a chance to sell what people desire as far as the Western feel or the high mountain properties, kind of the really pretty stuff here in the United States. I'm the current vice president of National RLI, which is Realtor Land Institute. So we have about 2,000 members that I get a chance to work for that represent about 80% of the business that's transferred on land throughout the United States. Those 2,000 members are well, specializing in the ranch world is as much an addiction as it is a lifetime of effort. I spent 100 nights a year in a sleeping bag for 20 years in the bush, living in the outdoors, worked all over the world, Africa, New Zealand, brought that back to the United States and got involved politically in conservation and mitigation on how we protect our wildlife, how we protect our lands. And I wanted to be a part of having an impact. And so we deal a lot with buying bigger ranches. We deal quite a bit in conservation easements and habitat mitigation, habitat enhancement, wildlife enhancement. We make bigger pieces out of smaller pieces. And then in that, we're able to have a chance to do a ton of improvement to the ground, wetland areas, river mitigation, habitat enhancement, the kind of things that make a property better, that are generational. The specialty in the ranch real estate market is knowledge. You're dealing with entities such as water rights, migration routes, access easements, energy. You're dealing with, transfers, generational wealth, as far as both sides. Generations that have owned it forever and they don't have the money to move on. They're land rich and cash poor. And so we have, it's as much of a counseling job as it is of a land job. The people that we have a chance to have here on the ground range anywhere from, stock portfolios to generational wealth to people who have just been very, very good at one thing in their life that give them the opportunity to go out and look at buying a legacy property where they can take their grandkids away from a screen. They have a chance to get back in the outdoors, a chance where they can gather as a family, a place where they can have an impact, where they can do something bigger and better. There are so many intricacies, there are so many details that are a part of buying a ranch, a mountain ranch especially, that or a farm, that you really need someone who's experienced in whatever your goal is. Finding the right broker that has the opportunity to bring together a lifetime of experience coupled with the capabilities to reach out to people. So one of the things I would search for is someone that has the connections and the ability that when they don't know the answer, they know who to ask for the answer. And so being a ranch broker, honestly, my advice would be find somebody who can counsel you to find out what your goals are and find out how do we attain those goals.